So I brought in the leftover Tiny Toast to the office.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because it's good, but I just knew I wasn't going to eat it. Yeah. And the reception was phenomenal.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, first of all, everyone was so excited. They're like, oh, what is this? Blah, blah. And then everyone started eating it, and they're like, wow, it's really good. This is good. And I sort of stood back like a beaming dad, and I'm like, I did this.
This is all of me.
And someone was like, Paul, did you try the cereal? And I'm like, please. What kind of question is that?
Don't insult me. Okay. Don't insult me. Well, that's cool. That sounds like a good cereal experience. I had a rough cereal experience this morning. Uh-oh. I had what I think might be one of the worst, other than like eating like a bowl of soggy pebbles. Like this is like the worst cereal experience that I can think of, which is getting down to the bottom of a box of shredded wheat. And all it's left are little like shredded wheat teeth granules at the bottom.
Shredded wheat shreds.
It looks like like the pit from Mortal Kombat, like coming up from the bottom of the cereal box of shredded wheat. And it's all there, and it's there to ruin my, like, because I can't stop it. It's like a fluid, so it just comes out, and it just ruins my bowl of cereal by being in the milk. It's like it's soaking up the milk uselessly. I hate it. It's my least favorite part of eating shredded wheat cereals, getting to the bottom of the bowl or bottom of the box.
That's a bummer.
It's super bummer, man. I mean, it's just, you pour milk on top of shredded wheat to make it, because otherwise shredded wheat's inedible. Like you have to have some kind of softening agent. You have this balance. You strike a balance. You strike an accord with the shredded wheat that it soaks up just enough in order for it to be edible. But then these crumbs come along and they become the shredded wheat pebbles, and they're just like soaking up all the milk, becoming soggy, becoming disgusting. And
yeah, it's definitely disappointing. Are you talking about regular shredded wheat or frosted mini wheat?
Neither. I'm talking about shredded wheat, kashi shredded wheat. So this is like your least favorite cereal also, because it's unfrosted, shredded wheat bite size by Kashi, and it's also vanilla flavor.
Just tell me
it was good too.
Just tell me you mix raisins in with it, and I'll be good. I'll just fall out of my chair dead.
I blended up a bunch of raisins.
Oh, yeah, chopped raisin.
I chopped the raisins up, and then I put that in there. It was great.
This is Paul.
And this is Nick.
And this is Cereal.
Cereal!
We've got another twofer today.
Twofer?
Oh, yeah. We're going to start with the big dog, and then we're going to we're just going to naturally work our way into the others. You know what I mean? Today, we are talking about the sweet, delicious little square cereal known as Golden Grahams.
Golden Grahams. Golden Grahams.
They're golden, and they're made of graham.
They're grahams. Golden Grahams, when I was younger, I thought that they're just naked Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's a very interesting observation, because there's a lot of articles and blogs and opinions and everything out on the internet about Golden Grahams versus CTC, as they call it in the biz.
The CT Crunch.
Yeah. GG v CTC. Tonight, one night only.
And then afterward, Truckasaurus.
He's gonna eat the loser.
In a giant punch bowl, it's gonna be delicious.
He's gonna jump into the cereal bowl and eat his way out.
And then Gravedigger's gonna jump over the bowl.
Have you ever been to a monster truck rally?
I've never been, no.
Me neither, and it feels like it would be cool for the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you just gotta drink a lot. I have no frame of reference, but I feel like I've heard somewhere before that in Monster Truck, there is a storyline, along the lines of WWE wrestling.
Like professional wrestling?
Yeah, there's a very loose, I'm going to air quote careers, air quote characters, air quote, drama. Like there's all this like, there's a storyline that goes along with it. Like Gravedigger is a truck and he's been riding since the 70s and he's just like everyone's favorite, but here comes the new guy. So it's just, that's my understanding. And it sounds like you'd have to do that because after a few rounds, you're like, all right, so this truck just smashes a bunch of cars. And I mean, we're expected to pay $49.95 for this.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, I guess you would. I guess you've got to make some narrative. You got to throw a narrative on that.
Yeah, people want the drama.
Yeah.
I have a friend that writes television reviews, and he's big into television.
Uh-huh.
And he always tells me that it's about the people and the stories, not about the scenario and the background in which they are placed.
Interesting. How handsome is this guy that you're talking about?
Pretty
handsome, right?
He's got great hair.
Yeah.
And a great personality.
Ah, great personality. Sparkly personality.
Wink, wink. So anyway... Cereal, Golden Grams. Fastest tangent ever in the history of the world. Golden Grams came out in 1975.
Oh, that late?
Yeah. It's General Mills Ovs. It's corn and wheat blended into a square with ridges to resemble a graham cracker.
Huh.
It does have like a glaze, like a shiny coating to it. And I guess the flavor they say is like honey cinnamon, but it's basically graham crackers. Side note, a box from the 70s shows like someone sliced up fresh strawberries on top of it.
Ooh.
That does not sound
interesting.
Ooh, no.
You don't like that?
No.
That sounds good.
It sounds terrible. Bananas in it might be good.
Bananas, yeah. Bananas would be good. Blueberries would be good. I mean, I feel like fruit on top of any kind of like honey cinnamon combination would be delicious.
I guess I'm just not big on fresh fruit and cereal. I think that's what the realization I'm coming to.
Yeah. I think that it doesn't seem like you're very big on fruit in general.
And it sounds like gross, but I guess I'm not. I like fruit. Like if there's like a mixed fruit at like a party or like breakfast or something, it's like, oh yeah, fruit, I'll eat it. But I'm not like, I don't proactively go out and say, let's get some apples because I'm going to eat them. Or let's get a pineapple and cut it up. I'm just like,
Really?
Yeah, I like it, but I just don't eat a lot of fresh fruit.
Huh. Well,
starting to slide right into that Suburban Redneck template.
You're really filling that prototype.
Just easing into it.
Yeah. I mean, soon enough, you'll be drinking all your beer in koozies. You'll have, magically, there'll be some kind of car parked in your front lawn. It's just going to be... And you won't even know how it got there. You know who actually drove it onto your lawn? Jason Mantzoukas.
And it died right there, so he just walked off.
Right there. Yeah.
It's like, thanks, car.
He actually put it up on blocks for you.
I'm going to take in the tires. So Golden Grams came out in the 70s, and there's this weird like partnership between General Mills and Nestle. And for some reason, this was a big deal. Technically, Golden Grams is owned by Cereal Partners Worldwide.
Real original name there, guys. Really paid the marketing people what they're worth in order to come up with Cereal Partners Worldwide.
Yep. CPW. And that's a 50-50 joint venture between General Mills and Nestle, which was formed in 91. And what that does, basically, it allows them to sell cereal in the U.S. under General Mills and sell it in Europe under Nestle. So Golden Grams is all over Europe as Nestle Golden Grams.
I thought that they only ate like muesli and coffee for breakfast in Europe.
No, they got the Golden Grams going on.
Yeah, I mean, you go to Italy, that's all that all they eat are like, you know, croissants and coffee for breakfast. They don't have time for anything else. Not
biscotti, but these hard, lightly sweetened, like cookie, like almost like belVita kind of things. I feel like belVita is very European for breakfast.
Are you saying Velveeta?
No, belVita.
What is a belVita?
belVita is like those breakfast biscuits. No?
No.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It sounds too much like Velveeta.
It's not belVita. It's belVita.
Why would you name your product if there's already a thing called belVita? Why would you name your product Velveeta and have it be morally opposed to the first thing?
Well, I think belVita means beautiful life, and I think it's European.
Oh yeah, that would be that sounds Italian. Yeah,
It's not a purse. It's European.
that's a like you nailed that Jerry Seinfeld impression.
I own a purse. Yeah. Tell me about your experience with Golden Grams, Nick.
Like I said before, Golden Grams seem like a naked Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, why would you eat Golden Grams if you could just have Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I mean, there's no sugar on them. You can't tell if there's any taste in them because you don't see any swirls. So, like, why even bother? And but I like Golden Grams. Golden Grams is one of those cereals for me that is like out in a pasture. It's on the fringes for me. Like, it's not one of my Cheerios brands. It's not my CT Crunch. It's not Captain Crunch. It's not one of the cereals that I would even consider purchasing. It's not even a Puffins. It's just like out there with like Corn Pops and Golden Grams and Honeycomb, and they're around and I see them and I know that they're there. Like, I see them, but I never pick up I don't pick up a box of Corn Pops. I just don't think about it.
You said Corn Pops.
Yeah, I meant that.
Okay.
I don't pick up Golden Grams either.
Golden Grams you've put them in Pops category?
I put them. That's what I'm saying. They're out on the fringes.
So you consider this inferior to Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yes.
Wow. I would say that I buy it. So I would say that I probably buy a box of cereal every week, and I have like at least 3 or 4 at all times in the house. I'd say I probably buy Golden Grams twice a year. Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. Pop quiz hot shot. What 3 boxes are you holding right now?
So what we have right now, I have Rice Krispies. Mm-hmm. I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Mm-hmm. I have French Toast Crunch.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I have a 4th cereal that I don't want to do a spoiler alert, so I don't want to say anything yet.
Oh, okay.
So I've got 4 right now.
Mystery cereal for the 4th cereal. I am rocking right now some HNC. And then I've got some, I've got the rest of that Kashi, the Island vanilla flavor Kashi shredded wheat that I'm rocking right now.
What's H&C?
It's Honey Nut Cheerios, man. Get into the lingo. Get into the biz.
Use the actual lingo. Don't make your own up. Okay, back to GG from GM. I like Golden Grams. I do remember eating it when we lived overseas because it was like one of the few like cereals I recognized that was sweetened.
Right.
But it's good. I like it. I like graham crackers.
Oh, I love graham crackers for sure.
I think we have to talk about graham crackers a little bit because Golden Grams are, if you really sit and think about it and really take a look at it, they've done a really good job mimicking the look and sort of the feel of graham crackers in a cereal. They got a good crunch, they stay in milk pretty well, and they taste pretty much like a graham cracker. Graham cracker history goes way back, and like I feel like it's very close to why Dr. Kellogg came up with his food, and it's very close to why all these other guys came up with food. Basically, dietary reform to curb the passions.
I mean, the women were getting uppity.
Yep,
and we had to curb them by feeding them terrible, horrible, sharp grains.
And men were getting pretty tight wound. It was invented in 1829 by Sylvester Graham, who was a Presbyterian minister from New Jersey.
You look at a graham cracker, it's like that's a Graham, but you don't ever actually think that that was the last name of a person. It's just like it's a graham cracker. It's made of grams. I never really think about it as being like an actual human being's name that was attached to this cracker.
Yeah, he definitely got the naming rights because you know what it's made from?
What's that?
Graham flour.
Graham flour?
Oh, he nailed it.
Yeah, he crushed that.
All right, so basically here's what you've got. He was an advocate for the dietary reform because a lot of chemicals were used in processing wheat flour, and he believed in using the entire grain. Early whole grain dude.
Oh, man.
And I guess I didn't want to read the entire history of graham flour, but essentially they roller mill it separately. So each type of item, the wheat and the flour and all this crap, it's all roller milled separately instead of ground up in a huge thing all together. So apparently that's better for the grain. So that was his deal. Graham crackers, man. 1829. People have been eating graham crackers like over 150 years.
It's crazy. And like, I mean, I love graham crackers. Graham crackers are like, anytime that I go on any kind of like boat or anything that I'm like a car trip or anything like that, I get motion sickness super bad. I can't ride roller coasters. I can't do anything like that. So anytime I have to go on like a long car trip or I have to go on a boat, like I take like a box of graham crackers with me. I just basically eat them like they're potato chips.
Nice.
Just one after another, just trying to just calm the whole body down. Be like, hey, it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Well, and of course, for probably a million years, they were bland and awful and had, and no taste.
Oh, sure.
They were probably just brown saltines.
Uh-huh.
And so now, of course, you've got the honey and you've got the cinnamon flavor.
Basically, if you mix honey and cinnamon in with anything, it makes it just better. Everything is better.
Yeah.
Put honey on a steak. Tastes great.
Ooh. Is that a thing?
If it's not, I just invented it.
I mean, it should be.
It should be. Honey cinnamon steak?
Well, they have the honey flavored graham crackers, but then they also have the cinnamon graham crackers, which have like the sandpaper texture on top.
Mm-hmm. Those
are the bomb.
Let everything just dissolve onto your tongue, and then you eat it. It's the best.
My wife eats graham crackers with butter on them.
That sounds so decadent.
Oh my God, it's so good.
That's like a rich man's way of eating. You could have told me that she ate them with like zebra meat on top, and it would have been just as luxurious.
So you've got graham crackers. You've got eventually Golden Graham cereal.
Mm-hmm.
And when you think graham crackers, first of all, I think Nabisco, because I feel like they were making the graham crackers all the time. But what delicious camp time treat do you think of?
Well, you got to be talking about those s'mores.
Oh.
You got to be talking about them s'mores.
Talking about s'mores, man. I love s'mores.
Man. S'mores are something else. S'mores make me a happy person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. So I looked up the history of s'mores now.
Oh, okay.
And it goes back. It's one of those things, like a lot of these treats from the 20s, 30s, 40s. There's like no one can really figure out who invented it or who came up with it first. But it dates back to about the mid 20s, where there's a recipe in a scouting book for a graham cracker sandwich, and the word s'mores came about in about the 30s.
See, this is where people, sometimes people ask this question, where like, if you could live in any time period, what time period would you live in? And like, why would you live in any other than the modern era? Because if you go back to Greek times, there's no s'mores.
Mm-mm.
You go back to the medieval times, there's not even a graham cracker. Like, what are you going back in time for? Right here, right now, you can go to the store and you can buy the components for a s'more anytime that you want. And you can get s'more.
Mm-hmm.
They're killing me, Smalls.
There was a DJ in Atlanta that one time said something that I thought was so funny. He said, everyone wants to live in these ancient times or these, glorious romantic times. The moment I get somewhere, I have a headache, there's no Tylenol, I want to come back.
I'm done. Even if I'm like 3 blocks away from wherever I am, if there's no Tylenol around and I have a headache, I want to go home. I want to go back to where I was.
It's like, what is this? The Renaissance? Everyone's enlightened. Everyone's doing no Tylenol. I'm good, thanks. I'd like to go back to 2016, please.
Where's your nearest DeLorean? I'm ready to go back now.
I'm good. Thank you, sir. Maybe a telephone booth if this was an 80s movie. So you've got s'mores, which are obviously graham cracker, chocolate, marshmallows. Here's how I make them, Nick.
Do it. Tell me.
Ideally, normal size marshmallow, not the campfire one, which is the huge one.
Right.
But a regular size marshmallow, toasted brown, like patiently toasted, whole graham cracker, snapped in half, and then half of a Hershey's chocolate bar. Now, they say the order is supposed to be graham cracker, marshmallow, chocolate, graham cracker, and you press down.
Yeah. Yes.
I put the chocolate first and then I sit the marshmallow on top. Technically, it's a little unorthodox, but I think the results are the same.
Wait, walk me through the physics of this again.
Okay. The preferred recipe is graham cracker, marshmallow, chocolate, graham cracker. I go graham cracker, chocolate, marshmallow, graham cracker. So I flip the chocolate and the marshmallow.
Why do you reverse it?
Because normally I'm doing it myself, holding it. So I've got like the graham cracker and the chocolate on top. And then, so take your left hand, put your thumb down and your fingers up, and you make a C shape, like you're an old Star Wars action figure, and they have the hand so you can put the blaster in it. So turn that sideways like you're going to hold a sandwich. So I put the graham cracker and the chocolate on my thumb. And then I grab with the stick, I've got the hot marshmallow, I lay it on the chocolate, I slide that top piece off the table, and then I pinch the marshmallow, slide it right off.
It should go, so it should go graham cracker, marshmallow, chocolate, graham cracker. And
right, but I flip it upside down.
When you flip it upside down, how do you keep the chocolate from not falling off?
Because the chocolate is sitting on the graham cracker. I'm going from bottom to top.
Okay. See, that's important information that I didn't have before. So from top to bottom, it should be graham cracker, marshmallow. Oh, wait.
No, it should. Okay. This we really need a visual component to this discussion because I'm using my hands like you're in the room. No. So if we're going top to bottom, the preferred recipe is graham cracker, chocolate, marshmallow, graham cracker.
That's insanity.
That's crazy.
Craziness.
Yeah. I don't care for that style. That's not who I am. I'm not a risk taker when it comes to my s'mores.
Especially when the chocolate could fall out because you want to use gravity with you. You want gravity to work with you. And gravity wants to sit on top of the graham cracker.
So I like to do it my way.
It's the people's way is what it is.
It is. And I try to go, this is one time I try to go name brand everything.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
Because it's not like I'm eating this every day.
No. So what you do Nabisco graham crackers.
Nabisco honey grahams, Hershey's chocolate, and who does the marshmallow? Jet Puffed, you got it. Jet Puffed. Yeah, Jet Puffed. It's kind of a complicated dessert.
But it's so good. Now,
it is.
You toast the marshmallow. Like, do you just get it like finely toasted? Because I'm too impatient for that.
See, that's what I was saying. Like, ideally, it's beautifully toasted, but normally it's just I just drop it in, I char it, I blow it out, I flake off the black specks, and I go.
Yeah, exactly. You just put it in there until it lights on fire. You blow out the fire, and then you put it in, and you go. I mean, yeah, there might be carcinogens in that. It might give you cancer, but I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
wait for it to be toasted.
I remember one time I was like had a beautiful toast going on this marshmallow. It was just looking great, and I'm toasting the fourth quadrant of this thing. Slides off into the fire.
Oh no.
It was too well toasted. It melted right off. And it's like, just took 4 minutes. Like, come on.
That's so tragic.
So then when we have s'mores, Golden Grahams finally gets their act together. And in 1982, they come out with S'mores Crunch.
Man, I was really off that one Tiny Toast episode where I said that s'mores came out in 1998.
Oh, well, this is the first time.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, buddy. Do not pick on yourself quite yet.
Okay, all right.
1982 to 1988, S'mores Crunch came out. And they tried again in the late 90s. So I think you were spot on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
So I don't remember this, but I want to get your opinion. It was chocolate Golden Grahams with mini marshmallows. That's what this is saying.
It seems like you're cheaping out. It seems like that you don't want to. I guess, maybe they're not at the point that we were in the late 90s where we had just given up on ourselves. We'd surrendered to our desire to have dessert for breakfast and just put chocolate pieces inside of the breakfast. But at that time, they're just like, you can't put the chocolate in the breakfast. It's not a balanced breakfast that way. Mm-hmm.
So is that what you remember? Chocolate Golden Grahams with marshmallows?
No, I don't remember that. I remember there being some kind of chocolate element, but also I want to say that I might have in my entire life had s'more cereal once.
Yeah, I don't remember the General Mills S'mores Crunch, but they had, oh my God, it's a mascot that is after my own heart.
Yeah?
Do you know what his name was?
What is it?
S'moreser.
It's terrible.
So awesome.
It's
I read
so
that
bad.
and I was like, oh, yes, finally, the S'moreser. And he would just use magic to like get them out of jams and have their cereal magically appear and all that.
Oh.
Oh no! Where's the sorcerer?
It's magical. But I'm sure a couple of people are yelling at their radio right now. But what we really need to get to is Kellogg's S'mores cereal with a Z.
With a Z.
That's the S'mores cereal most people remember.
Yeah, yeah.
So that came out in 2003, and they discontinued it in 2013. And it was reintroduced with a big orange label on the front that says, "You asked for it, it's back." This was December 2015, so it's back. It's in stores. That is the fourth cereal in my pantry right now.
Oh, wow. How's it? Tell me about it. Tell me, how does it taste? Let me live vicariously through you.
It's
on how the s'mores cereal is.
It's really good. It's like, it's so bad for you. It's so good. So this is different. So it's got more s'mores flavoring because they've combined the chocolate and graham into the cereal, and it's got a swirl on the cereal.
Okay, so you know that it's got flavor in it.
Yep,
Sure.
you get the flavor you can see.
Yeah.
It's like a graham cereal with the chocolate swirl. It's got like this grainy, powdery coating, almost like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Mm-hmm. And it's like a puff, the cereal.
It's a puff.
It's a puff. And it's got it's got mini marshmallows that are like mini marshmallows. So they're white cylinders to look like little marshmallows. And it's really good. I remember eating this like within that time frame that it first came out, and I remember it's really strong. It's a very heavy marshmallow smell and marshmallow taste. I remember eating it; it was pretty good. So this last time I bought it, I opened it up like on a Saturday morning to eat some, and I ended up standing at the counter just eating it, like, you know when you're like awake but not totally awake, sort of like staring at like the wall, just shoveling fistfuls of dry s'mores into my face.
Like the good consumer that you are.
It was really good. And you have to like fully wash your hands afterwards, because it's so sticky. Yeah. But it's really good cereal, man.
So has every incarnation of s'more cereal been where the chocolate's incorporated already into the cereal part? Or has there ever been a s'mores incarnation where it's also like chocolate chips or something like that in along with it?
This is incredible. You are the best co-host. You know that?
I try. I do what I can.
To react to this reintroduction, our favorite company, Mom.
Mom.
In February.
Mom.
Aren't they great? They know what's up.
Great.
Mom S'mores came out in February 2015.
Wow, that's late for Mom, I feel like.
It's late for everything. I mean, s'mores was I bet you they're like scouring the internet. People are like, "We want Kellogg's S'mores back." And they're like, "Bill, we got to get on this." So it's multi-meal s'mores. The smallest package it comes in is a 24-ounce bag.
Of course. Yeah, sure.
And what they've done is it incorporates... And now, the thing is, I feel like this might be the truest cereal incarnation of s'mores. Because it has... and I'm going to use their names. Honey Graham Toasters.
Yeah.
It has Cocoa Roos.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
So it's got a golden graham cereal. It's got a cocoa puff for the chocolate element, and then it has these white marshmallows, but they're not quite shaped properly. They look like white aspirin, like little hockey pucks.
Mom, you almost nailed it. You almost crushed it.
So close.
So close, Mom. So close.
But yeah, I saw that at the store in the mom, the mom section, and they've got a s'mores that has 3 ingredients. So it's true to the original recipe of the campfire treat.
I like it. You're on the right track, Mom. Just gotta get that. You gotta get your marshmallow game right. But other than that, you're on the right track.
And I haven't had that one, and I got to be totally honest with you. I don't know if I can do a 2-pound bag of that.
It's a lot.
I know it's only $3.99 or whatever, but still, it's just too much cereal. But that one sounds like it could be pretty good. I think your cocoa, there's going to definitely be competition between the cocoa and the honey graham, but it's well worth the battle. It looks good too. The photography is excellent. They've really stepped up their game after their rebranding.
No, that's true.
Any other s'more stuff that you enjoy, Nick?
I'm going to say yes, but only in small quantities. This I used to eat s'mores Pop-Tarts a lot.
Yeah, those are legit, man.
They are, but they're almost like I can't eat too many of them. I can't eat too many. Like I can't have s'mores Pop-Tarts every day for a week. I can only have s'mores Pop-Tarts one day. It was a bad Wednesday or something like that, and I was on my way to school, and I knew that Wednesday was coming. Pop quizzes, all those kinds of things happening. That's when I reached for the s'mores. Other than that, I was a brown sugar cinnamon guy.
How do they sell anything but brown sugar cinnamon right now with Pop-Tarts?
I don't know. Like it's the best. Like everything else is. Have you tried like a fruit flavored Pop-Tart recently?
I remember I had the unfrosted strawberry recently.
Okay. How did you feel about that?
I mean, it's like when you have an option in life between icing or no icing. What kind of sicko picks no icing?
Sure.
It's like you have you have an option that's better all the time now. Why would you go back?
Well, that's the thing about Pop-Tarts. If you they trick you with that false promise. Because you eat the unfrosted strawberry and you're like, you know what, this could use some frosting or icing or something like that. But then you eat the frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts and it's like biting into a brick of sugar that's got like fake strawberry inside. It's like my teeth hurt just thinking about the sprinkles on top of the frosted strawberry Pop-Tart. I can't eat a frosted Pop-Tart anymore. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much.
I still like them. I only really get them when they have an intriguing seasonal flavor.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like they had a pumpkin pie one.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was like the cook it at home yourself version of the McDonald's hot pumpkin pie.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever had a McDonald's hot pumpkin pie?
God, no. No, I have not.
I'm weeping.
Well, let's, real quick, before we get back to s'mores, let's think of Mount Rushmore of breakfast items. Like, I feel like the Pop-Tarts representative on the Mount Rushmore of breakfast items is brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
Absolutely.
Like there's no better flavor. There's no better flavor in balance. There's no better flavor in, I mean, you're always going to get like a good like sweetness ratio, to whatever flour ratio. Cause it's a little floury, those Pop-Tarts. So yeah, you get a good sweet ratio. If you were trying to introduce somebody to Pop-Tarts for the first time, it's brown sugar cinnamon. You start with that. Oh
yeah. And let me tell you something. Here's how I eat my brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart.
Hit me.
I eat the edge off all the way around.
You're not the only person I know that does that. That's crazy.
Because you get the hard, crusty, unfrosted bits down first. And then it's just like a center mass of delicious soft. Oh, it's the best way to eat it. It's like the opposite way I eat pie or cake.
Right. Brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts are also the only Pop-Tarts I actually toast. I'll eat, I mean, even brown sugar cinnamon ones, I'll eat straight out of the box. But like sometimes if I get my hands on a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart and I've got time, I'll toast that bad boy.
Ooh.
I'll heat that up.
I never eat them straight out of the box.
Never?
Never. It feels like a waste of Pop-Tart.
Oh, see, yeah, I just need the Pop-Tart inside of me. That's
no, because I'm eating this right now, and I know it could be better. And like these wackos who microwave them.
Oh, get out of town!
I mean,
it's toaster or GTFO, man.
I mean, seriously, there's a country in which you could do that shenanigans. Okay, it's not America. Okay?
There are plenty of countries. There's like 197 other countries that you could do that in.
Yeah, you
not
can
America.
take those things and microwave them till you're blue in the face.
Yeah.
Not in Paul Tilbian's America.
Absolutely not. Definitely not in Paul Tilbian's America.
So yeah, s'mores.
S'mores cereal.
They're in stores now. You should definitely get the Kellogg's S'more cereal. Try it out. They say it's not going anywhere for a while, but it's good. Mm-hmm. It's really good. I still like Golden Grahams. I mean, like I said, I celebrate it twice a year. It's delicious. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like it's sort of, it's in Cinnamon Toast Crunch's shadow, you know?
It is. Yeah, it's sad. Although I did want to ask you about something.
Yeah.
So you said that you didn't have Golden Grahams until you were it was part of your cereal renaissance in college. Does Golden Grahams hold a special place in your heart because of that?
I think so, because it was one of those transitional cereals. Mm-hmm. Like, it got me from the basics, you know, and then in high school it was like, oh, this is good. It's like, it doesn't look as bad for you, or, you know, your parents will buy it, but it still tastes good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like it. I'm always surprised that there's not that much marketing around it. You know?
Yeah, there really isn't. Like, I never see like a Golden Grahams commercial anymore.
They have like all these like lame, like a Golden Honey or, you know, whatever, when you know, back in the 70s and 80s, but it's just kind of there. It just kind of holds its own. It's
one of those cereals again, with those other French cereals like Honeycomb and Pops and stuff like that they don't get, there's no advertising for those cereals anymore. They're just kind of like, I think they just get perpetuated through like the, you know, kids grow up to be parents and parents buy that for their kids. And that's how those cereals perpetuate. Like, you know, you'll see Captain Crunch commercials and you'll see Fruit Loops commercials, but you won't see a lot of Golden Grahams commercials.
Yeah. But I mean, you talk to everybody, most people have had it before.
Yeah, exactly.
So people are eating it or they are trying it. I think it's a perfect gateway cereal, you know, whether you're going from sugary to less sugar or less sugar to more sugar. It really sits in the middle, the meaty part of the curve.
I'm gonna have to get a box of Golden Grahams now.
I mean, you really should, and they make a decent size, like a smaller one that you can actually accomplish. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Slender Box.
Slender Box, yeah, the slim line, just like my CD Jewel cases.
I like my Golden Grahams like I like my MacBook Airs.
Slim.
Just slim. Why am I saying it so creepy?
Because you're a creeper.
I like them slim.
I like my... Hold on. I like my Golden Grahams like I like my Jims. Slim.
I like my Golden Grahams boxes like I like my hipster jeans. Skinny.
Oh, that was good. That was good. So we should probably let the people know where they can find us.
So you can find us on iTunes and on Stitcher. I don't even know who uses Stitcher, but we're there. But we're definitely on Google Play Music because that's where Noel finds us, and he's our biggest fan.
Ooh, well, Robbie finds us on iTunes, and he's a pretty big fan. And also our fans all over Europe seem to find us on the iTunes.
Oh, my goodness, on iTunes.
Yeah. I mean,
nobody uses Stitchers.
No, but they're not leaving reviews or anything, but that's cool.
Yeah, but don't be like the people in Europe. Be like Americans and leave us ratings in iTunes, please. Especially if they come in the 5-star variety.
Oh, yeah, I'll even take a 4-star, but you have to explain why you couldn't give us that 5th one. You can also find us on Instagram, which I enjoy posting as much as possible. It's basically what I'm eating for breakfast all the time. But we post all of our updates there. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Tumblr. You can find us on the Tweeter.
On the Tweeter.
And all of them we're Super Cereal Podcast, except on Twitter we're Super Cereal Pod.
You know, I'm going to convince Paul. We're going to get on that Snapchat. We're going to be on the Snapchat all the time. Snapping all of our cereals. You're going to watch us eat cereal. You're going to watch us take pictures of cereal. I'm going to just go up to random people on the street and be like, hey, did you have cereal this morning? They'll be like, ah! And that's going to be the snap. It's going to be great.
It'll be like a really bad Billy on the Street series.
For $1. Did you have cereal this morning? Why are you doing this?
We should call it Paul Gets Punched in the Face. Well, this has been Paul.
And I've been Nick.
And this has been Cereal.
Cereal!